Drama alert! There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11.
Vagina.
Hey guys, it's scarce here. Lots of news today, lots of exposure, and double upload. Expose, 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 expose,
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here. So from now on, I am going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories.
Expose, 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 expose. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you. Expose, 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 expose. It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Ah, expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose. Expose. Expose.
Oh, the camera's on.
Expose. Expose. Expose.
I'll actually be kind of honest with you. I'm kind of tired and I'm in a good mood, but like I was kind of not in the mood to just stare at a camera and talk. But then I realized that I was being a pretentious child and I should sit in front of a camera and talk. And then God said to me, Rich, I'm going to bestow upon you a video. I'm going to bestow upon you a video that the world needs to see. Let me lower the music. And I was like, Digital Dominic, happy DSP drama alert to you, Rich. But then, like I said, the good Lord came to me and said, Rich, there is a video about DSP where he goes into full detail publicly. So again, you know my stance on when people broke into his bank account and looked into his finances. I still 110% against that. But this is in one of his streams. He talks about his budget. I just can't, man. I can't. This is like how, like, and look, I don't like DSP. I don't really even know DSP. But it's like how the PKA podcast always talks about Wings, and Woody's friends, like literally personally friends with Wings or Jordan. But it's still just fascinating how someone could be their own worst enemy with something like this. You tell them that they're their own worst enemy. You show them video evidence of it, and they just think you're an asshole. So yes, it does fascinate me. I don't wish any harm on him. I always say that, wholeheartedly mean it. But I'm sorry, Phil, you fascinate me. I have plenty of my own flaws, and you could point them out, and I'll probably agree with you on 99% of them. I assure you. But just, so here we are. Phil basically goes into why he's struggling so much, and he puts it, well, wait till we get to 500 people, but he goes into everything he owes, and he makes it seem like it's his viewers' responsibility. You have no responsibility to fucking me. BL, I know you're fully bonered for this. Self-proclaimed drama fee, ladies and gentlemen. About the Pinto exploding vehicle. And shit, man, one of my actually intro guys' parents had one of those. I actually drove in one of them. I don't think my mom knew that how dangerous those cars were. She probably wouldn't have let me drive in one of them. But yeah, they were old back then. They're fucking ancient now. Michael, I missed your super chat. Oh, well, we're with me in North Carolina for work, but it's also my B-Day. Well, happy birthday, dude. Sorry about that. Happy birthday. Why are you in North Carolina? What do you do? What do you do for work? You don't have to obviously say the company, but... So, like, when you donate to my show, let me get back to what I was saying. You donate because the product is, hey, Rich, kiss a chicken and yodel for me, and I'll give you $20. Okay. I don't know if that's... Is that... I don't know what the fuck that was, but you get my point. Okay? You owe me nothing. You benefit, like, obviously it supports the show, and I greatly appreciate that, but you're, like, super chatting because you want to ask me a question, and I don't see it in the regular chat, or you want to do something specific, or maybe watch something, even though there's an email, but I kind of go back and forth between email and super chats. You know? That's it. Whatever my financial situation is, one, yes, quite frankly, is none of your business. And two, on your side, it's not your fucking problem. Because where the gas tank is. The gas tank, I believe, is in the rear of the car. And the way they put it in there, you rear-ended it, the car would literally turn into a bomb. Growing up, how are you? So, like, that's the thing. Like, I wasn't like, damn it, Gabe, you haven't given your daily or weekly super chat. And, like, he says something like it shouldn't be the responsibility of it shouldn't be the responsibility of two people to donate to the show. No, it's no one's responsibility to donate to you, Phil. It's no one's responsibility to donate to me. It's no one's responsibility. Yes, it's a huge revenue stream for me, but I have a goal I keep in my head per stream, and it's my job to engage with people, and it's not on them. That's another reason why I don't have goals. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to do fucking anything. That's why I think my streams do fairly well, is because people want to do it. What Phil hasn't realized is that when you guilt people into doing it, and it like, he makes it like his viewers are indebted to him. He definitely was an only child, and everyone confirmed it before, because only an only child who's around my age can think this way. DBZM, how the hell did I miss Super Chats? Yeah, it aggravates me because it makes all streamers look bad. Oh, yeah, I get that all the time. People always look at the village idiot. Sorry, Phil, it's a saying, but that's what he is. Yeah. Oh, you're an e-beggar. I'm like, what the my fucking streams? Again, I flip-flop. I suck with time management, and I always get, like, reviews out late. I do get them out, but I get them out late. I make promises and I over-promise on things. Oh, I'm going to get a review of the iPhone 13 Pro Max tomorrow, even though I just got it, and then I don't do it. That is bad, and I am aware of it, and I'm trying to improve it. It's done. My editor, Salmon, sent it to me, and I have to review it after the stream. It's going to be up tomorrow, but when? Yes, you could get a free DSP snort because why the hell would I charge you? People just, for some reason, pay, and then they want me to do things. I used to super chat him, but he banned me. Yeah, I got WWE 2K20 broken for my birthday, and it was broken. For what? The Switch? How did you get it broken? Anyway, so that 360 video is going up. And I lost my train of thought. So anyway. But it's because of shit like this that people think that all streamers are like that. And it kind of sucks. No, it really sucks. I think that's the other reason why I'm so obsessed with it, because this has become a good part of my income, and this kind of shit makes everyone who does this look bad. And I don't, like I said, I don't even have a fucking goal thing on my stream. I think I did for a little bit, but then I was like, yeah, this is stupid. I absolutely love watching your streams. Gives me a laugh after a hard day at work. Thank you, David Smith. We're going to be having plenty of laughs this evening because, like I said, this video inspired me to stream tonight. I was going to skip tonight and just go on Pornhub. Dude, I feel like every fucking game, just expect 90% of games, minus, quite frankly, actually I would say Sony's first-party games usually ship in pretty good shape. Minus first-party games from Sony and from Nintendo, expect every fucking game to ship half-broken now. It's sad. At least half-broken. Ugh. Polar blueberry lemonade. That's some good shit. All right, we're at 500 people. Let's have some Phillium fun. What the fuck? What are you doing?
Okay.
Why is it so low?
That was October. Now we're in November.
Let me look at the volume on your end. It must be
Here's
super
the
low.
situation I'm facing.
Yeah.
All right, this is me being completely transparent with all of you. I'm broke, basically. I don't have funds to do anything with right now.
Like, I'm not. But say, for example, I was broke right now. I wouldn't mention it during the fucking stream. It's not... Like, he talks to them like... he basically thinks that they are indebted to him. Hey, Rich, I will turn 27 on December 31st. Oh, man, that's kind of like when someone has their birthday next to, like, someone else's. It must, like, it's like, all right, it's my birthday, but it's New Year's Eve, so we'll just celebrate both. Yeah, it's like, and then when he's not doing this begging, I feel like he's, like, a substitute teacher in, like, a junior high school who's, like, just aggravated and just, like, be quiet, class. Like, I watch his streams. That's what I feel like. What a buzzkill of a stream, man. Like, imagine you come home from work and like, oh, I want to watch my favorite streamer, and they're sitting there telling you their problems when you just got away from your problems for a little bit. Oh, God. One full push-up per super chat. Let's go. What the hell are you talking about? You can't even see me do the push-ups anyway because of the way the camera is. A few good things. Almost have my car loan paid off. My birthday is next month, and I got a date this weekend. Booyah! There you go. Car loan paid off is a big one, man. And good luck on your date, too. And your birthday is next month. Happy early birthday, in case I forget.
Okay? In October, at the end of the month, I was hit with a over $1,500 legal bill. for shit that I had to do to try to clean up the giant mess made by someone who committed identity theft with me and screwed up all my financials. I had things that were fucked up.
Okay, so that's how he's trying to say it's because of something that happened because of my job that I could sit here and can complain about my job. It's not. It's a weak.
To the point where
It's nah, Chief.
I had multiple things.
Yes, Crystal, you could be a mod. You were a mod on my other channel. I'm pretty sure, anyway. And you've been here for a very long time, so yes.
That weren't paid, fees on top of fees, saying I'm in default and stuff, which I should not have been.
The only difference, Rich, about you is that you entertain us. DSP begs for money. I remember my parents telling me a disrespect. And it's... The show, with any show, you have to... People have to want. Like, that's the thing. People know that PewDiePie is a fucking millionaire. People know that Dr. Disrespect is a fucking millionaire and Ninja's a fucking millionaire. They're not donating to them because they're donating to them because they like the product that they present to them as an entertainer, as a streamer. That's what they're donating for. That's what Phil doesn't realize. They're watching because they want to watch. They donate because they want to donate. They're not indebted to you because their eyeballs are on your goatee on the fucking screen. He doesn't get that, but that's why I assumed he was an only child, because I was kind of like that as a kid. But I, by 30, realized that the world did not revolve around me, and I grew out of it. If I did YouTube at like 17, 18, and like say my channel started to wane because I eventually did something stupid, because I would have back then, I think I would be like him. He has only child syndrome to the full out. It's really annoying when people only complain about marijuana or alcohol. Yeah, I don't get that. Because we've been conditioned to think that way. Dude, like, even when in the 90s, when I was a teenager, it was looked at like fucking, like, if you smoke weed in high school, it was like, oh, so you're doing heroin? No, I'm smoking weed. No, you're doing, that's the same. It was looked at like that. It's so weird, man. But yet it's way more benign than alcohol, you know? Wait, where did that go? I just saw. So yeah, Richard. My job is being a retirement specialist. I make sure executives retire comfortably. That's why I'm in North Carolina. Oh, wow. Make sure executives retire comfortably. That's an interesting job. It's really annoying when people complain. Yeah, I answered that one. It is ridiculous with Mara. Thoughts on Odyssey/Cozy TV as safe alternatives? I don't know. There needs to be an alternative, but they have to. Eventually, someone will figure out the formula. What is your incentive besides exclusivity that makes you a viable alternative? Twitch proved to be a viable alternative to YouTube because of its superior, at least at the time anyway, superior streaming features, and it made itself into, it offered something different because YouTube wasn't really fucking with streaming at the time. Like, what are you offering? Like the exclusive, hey, we only have this person having content on our platform, or this person making usually timed content on our platform is not enough. Countless companies have tried it before, Blip TV being a perfect example. They were throwing cash at the biggest creators on YouTube at the time to get them to make exclusive shit for Blip. Didn't work. Mixer, Ninja, didn't work. Big fucking to do over that. They had commercials. You would have thought they fucking signed like top Hollywood celebrities. Granted, it's a different time now, but you get my point. Mixer died. There was other platforms too I can't think of. Like, I remember vid.me. Remember whatever? Dude, I was getting spammed. I think I blocked a couple people because they were so fucking annoying about it. tell me to go on vid.me, shut the fuck up about vid.me. And I just saw it wasn't getting the traction. It went under. So they have to, the thing is, at the end of the day, yeah, you could say, oh, Rich, because it's YouTube, has a natural monopoly. And it's true, it does. And it just kind of happened that way. But there can be a competitor if the competitor offers a viable alternative that makes sense. There has to be a natural, logical, sensible reason to go there. Not just, we have exclusive shit. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So he has Xbox X, which has Switch expensive chair, but screams no money. Probably expensive mic, but not cheap cameras. Well, in his defense, for his line of work, those are legal and literal expenses. But, and I mean, everyone says they do the math. He's making like $80,000 a year or something like that, or more. Some people are saying six figures, but he's so in debt. And the thing is, look, I'm not looking at any of his personal shit. I just know him throughout his history and what he's talked about. And he's also very public about his issues, even though he swears that people mind his business, but he puts his fucking business out there. There was zero reason for him to move out to Washington. None. And the house out there is expensive from what I've heard. Again, people get most of this shit from him. He never sold his condo before moving out, so he had 2 mortgages. Why? What was the fucking... Dude, man, if I would... Look, I have kids, so my situation... But if I was in his shoes, he's not that much younger than me. If I was in his shoes, why the fuck... You have a job where you're gaming in a condo in Connecticut. It couldn't have been, oh, it was a bad area. It couldn't have been that bad. You could have, dude, living in a condo when you only have a girlfriend. I know it was a different woman at the time, but you only had a girlfriend. Bro, that is easy street. Don't have to worry about mowing the lawn. Don't have to worry about upkeep, mostly, minus in the condo because you own it. Don't have to worry about shoveling snow. And it was probably relatively affordable, and you could work right out of your fucking living room. Dude, what were you thinking? I don't have to know anything about your personal financial history to know that's an awful idea. You know? But I mean, look, I know there's bad areas in Connecticut. There's bad areas in New York. But he lived there for a very long time, and he owned the place. It wasn't even that. It was I could see it like Richie was an apartment. He wanted to own something, you know. He owned that. Like, why? Like, why would you give, dude? If I was single or just had a girlfriend and didn't have kids, I would be all over a situation like that. You own it. You work out of it. You can't beat that. The irony of corporations being considered human beings is that they expect every single actual human being to be a mindless machine, and that buys everything flashed in front of them. Yes. They shouldn't be considered human beings. That was a power move. I hate that these games being broken. I decided I am selling my Series S and PS4 Pro and sticking with Switch. They haven't disappointed me in games. Whatever you want to do, man. But keep in mind, the third-party games on Switch a lot of times come out fucked up too. So, not really going to get away from it. Dude, you are fun, and he is an ungrateful failure. I mean, yeah, that's the... look, he could do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Leave him alone. I have the right to have opinions about him. He's a public figure on the internet, though. Like, everyone's like, oh, nothing's ever going to kill DSP. I'm like, if this was any other business, like, the investors and the people who purchased the business would have shut the doors. Like, if you're that underwater that you're literally living day by day, that is a failed business and it needs to shut down. I mean, that's a fact. If he is not making this up and if he is in this dire straits, your business has failed, dude. I don't know what else to say. Like, if people getting angry at me, and even Phil, which I'm sure this will get back to him that I stream this and he'll be pissed off at me. You went to a restaurant and the owner and the waiters acted like this because they were that desperate for cash to keep afloat. You would say it's a failed restaurant. You went to a retail store and they acted like this. That like, oh, if you don't buy an extra shirt or buy a warranty plan, if you're an electronics store, we're going to go under tomorrow. You would say it's failed. Why is this different? What's the difference? There isn't a difference. The only difference is that no one could pull the mic and webcam, and the webcam which has seen things that I will never want to see. No one could pull it out of your room. Maybe your wife can, but she knew what you did for a living. So, anyway, I hate so, dude, you are fun. So, yeah, I mean, like I was just saying to you before, I know I just got done answering you. It's just incredibly amazing to me. I guess it's the best way I could word it. It's just incredible just watching someone just punch themselves in the face and wonder why their face hurts. My bush looks more presentable than DSP's beard. My mom is very anti-drug. See, this is what it does. It skips. It's not that I'm like a stoned idiot. It's not. This is what it does on YouTube. It like just goes all the way down as soon as you do like one click of the scroll wheel on your mouse. Fix that, YouTube, please. Make it easier to manage the super chats so no one gets missed. I feel terrible when people get missed. My mom is very anti-drug. When my dad was a teen in the 60s, he was very happy when it was decriminalized in my state. And so I'm guessing your parents aren't together and your dad is pro-weed and your mom is not. That's interesting. Yeah, you got to remember, man, it was a different time. And it's looked at differently now. You should get a P.O. box. I debated on it, and then a part of me is like, I don't want to get weird shit. I'm kind of opening myself up to that. We can't forget YouTube's biggest competitor, EDP445. The attempted, hopefully only attempted, and hopefully he never succeeded and we don't know about it. The attempted child predator, EDP445, will make a revolutionary video sharing platform, and it will take down YouTube. Absolutely. Oh, God. Could you? I heard he's like an Uber driver now, right? Dude, he tried to pretend so hard that him getting caught being a fucking potential kitty touching pervert was so not a big deal. He tried to act so machismo. Speaking of fucking failures, try to like, EDP, eat that pussy for. I'm like, dude, come on. You were trying to fuck a 13-year-old. Luckily, that ended up just being a decoy. You can't just like, you can't do it, Chief, with that one. Sorry. We all make mistakes, but that's you wanting to be a child rapist. So you can't just go, EDP445.com, coming soon. Become a member. I was attempted child rapist, by the way. Oh, my God. Fucking guy, man. DSP could live off OnlyFans and not show. He has had so many opportunities to bank off of shit, man. Oh, man, like the chats are... Oh, that's just his chat. Right? My chat's not there. No. Anyway. So let's keep this going. Said the cell gimmick for all tech equals more choice. Yeah, but they got to have something besides a lower quality version of what YouTube's offering. And that's all I've seen so far. Look at Twitch. Twitch offers what a decent portion of people, I would say at least 50-50, feels is superior streaming platform. So it garnered a following. You have to offer something. People don't care. You're not going to get enough people just to simply show goodwill to go to another platform. People are selfish. People only want things that benefit them. So another platform has to give them the benefit. It's that simple.
But all my shit was compromised. So it got frozen, and it took me a while to figure all this shit out. And I had to pay a ton of money to get stuff fixed and get back on track, which thankfully I am now, but it costs money. I actually said this on Twitter. I said, in America,
if we had $1 for every time this man talked about money, which I guess I'm starting to talk a lot about too, because I talk about him talking about money throughout the years, like the past 5 years, you probably would have if they said, hey, go out and find every time DSP talked about money or said money in the past 5 years, and for every money you find, we'll cut you a check for how many times DSP has said money. If you get all the clips, you'd probably be like, have 6 figures in the fucking bank. Because this man who is money, he's always talking about money. DSP looks like he needs 4 bags of shredded cheese. He looks like he's thinking about cheese right there, doesn't he? Look at that. Turned on. Let's Phil wants cheese. Phil wants cheese. That's a face of a man who wants some cheese. Let's continue.
it's fucked up because you become the victim of a crime.
Wait.
And you have to pay money to fix your own shit. Like, I was the victim of a federal crime, but now I'm set back tons of money because of a criminal. And I have no defense against it, okay? Now, I'm just going to tell you guys this right now. I am not going to put up with any more fucking slander and defamation and bullshit. These scumbags who say, oh, I know all about identity theft.
Phil, take it from a person who knows. I've dealt with some psychos, okay, that I have had to go to law enforcement for. It was beyond, like, there ain't shit you could do. Because if there was some, like, again, most of it, 98% of it just rolls off my shoulders, but some shit went overboard. You know what you could do? Not a fucking thing. It sucks. You can't, though. So, but don't make it like you are, because all you're doing is tempting people to try you again. And when they do, and you can't do anything again, because I know you can't do anything again from a first-person perspective, you're just going to get yourself into a bigger hole. How big of a hole do you want to dive into, Phil? Let me know the size of the hole you want to go into.
Dad, you don't have to spend any money to do anything. Fuck you and your mother.
Oh my God. Oh. That is being clipped as an audio clip. That is being clipped. That is a face of a man who is done. Phil, I know I'm a little stoned right now, so I look kind of done too, but he's not stoned, so we can... That is a face of a man who is over it! You are over it. Phil, I'm not saying this to be mean, dude. I don't want to see you harassed. I don't want to see people going into your fucking bank accounts, but I'm saying this. You are not happy doing this anymore. It is right there. You're not. You're not. You're tired. Dude, and don't even say anything. Just like start slowing down the streams because you got a job. Don't let them know about it because you know the stupid assholes are going to try to call, and fuck the assholes that would do that to them. And just do something that'll make you happy, bro, because you're not happy. This is not what you want to do. Fun fact, I was playing Call of Duty Vanguard on the PS5. I stupidly forgot to have my mic off. Yes, I know you could put the mic to always be off in the settings, and it played Fuck You and Your Mother before. It played it while I was playing Call of, so someone probably thought I was saying Fuck You and Your Mother to them by accident. Juan Garcia says, I want a fucking asshole. And they absolutely, who was playing the match with me, absolutely heard it because my iPhone was right near the PS5 controller as I was playing because I'm testing out the Hisense TV. And it sounded like, it sounded clear from my phone, so it sounded like I said it right into the microphone. Like I may as well have been like, fuck you and your mother. I'm just going to keep playing the game. That was an awkward moment. Let's continue. I got to hear that again, man. That just brightened up the day, though, for me. Like,
these scumbags who say, eh.
Yeah, it's amazing how he's his own, but what makes it even more amazing is he's his own worst enemy. You show him what he's doing to be his own worst enemy, and then he just says you're an asshole and just ignores you. And I'm going to continue to being my own worst enemy and keep digging myself into this hole, even though you told me that if I stop using this shovel, I won't go deeper into this hole. Why am I going deeper into this hole? Because you're using a fucking shovel to dig yourself in there, Phil. No, that can't be it. Continues to shovel. Why am I going deeper? Because you're shoveling the dirt under your feet, Phil, which is making the hole go down deeper. No, that can't be it. Wah! That's it! That's the reason! I kind of sounded like that 2004 presidential candidate who screamed like an idiot and then lost his whole presidential bid because of it. Simpler times. So... Can we all agree that KF console was just a really good joke? I wish it wasn't, though. I would have so bought one. Howard Dean. Yeah! That's so funny that actually killed a presidential campaign. Now, I really think like if Marco Rubio just like whipped out his penis during a debate, I think that would probably get him the nomination. But back then, oh, we had a really funny yell. It makes me nervous. Can't be my president. So let's continue with this beautiful goateed man.
I know all about identity theft. You don't have to spend any money to do anything. Fuck you and your mother.
I could literally, if someone made a 10-hour YouTube video of that, I would probably fall asleep to it like ASMR. I'm just being honest with you. It's so soothing. I don't know why. It's so, I think the thing that makes it even funnier, all kidding aside, it's just like such a fuck you and your mother. It's so clear and concise. He's never meant a statement more than he's meant that. He meant that more than when he proposed to his wife. I don't know that, but I promise you, I would place bets on that. Dreamcast. I'm not going there, man. Let's continue. Rolo, let's continue.
Really? Fuck you and your mother.
We heard you the first time, Phil. We heard you the first time.
Because you're a piece of shit.
I think they got it, Phil. I think they got it that you don't like them. When you've told them to fuck your mother clear and concise twice, they understand. They're just going to continue to ruin you because you might as well just name your streams, just please come fuck me in the ass, because you doing this stuff is just going to make them metaphorically fuck you in the ass even more, because you are just shoveling troll food. You are feeding the trolls like 4-course fucking gourmet meals that Gordon Ramsay is serving off of his ass cheeks. You are catering a troll feast that is being put together by Gordon Ramsay, and he is feeding people off of his dimpled butt cheeks. I hope to God that's never a thing, but it was thought of by me. But right now, a troll buffet is an understatement. That's not classy enough. It's a troll feast in like Hollywood being catered by Gordon Ramsay. Brought to you by DSP. Like, how do you not realize that you're doing this? Oh, God.
I'm the one who's going.
Yes, I am obsessed, but I'm not obsessed with the way you're thinking. It is fascinating. It is the same reason why PKA is obsessed with Wings of Redemption. It's not because I have a hate boner for the guy. I genuinely, wholeheartedly do not. But it is still incredible. It is incredible to see just someone go on a hamster wheel and punch themselves in the face while being on this hamster wheel. Kyle, I missed your super chat, did I? Oh, I missed a lot of super chats. That's why. Oh, because it didn't scroll down. Rich tomorrow. So EDP started his own website and is now a multimillionaire. Let's get into it. That is never going to fucking happen. There's no way. Once you're known as that, it's over, Chief. It's going to go on my soundboard. Can we all agree that you say I got that one? Kyle, I don't see your super chat, bro. Try to buy a pre-built 3080 PC on Black Friday. Can you wish me luck with a Carlos Cluck? Good luck to you, sir. A troll feast catered by Gordon and presents on the sweet cheeks of said chef. Yeah, dude, he has like Marco Pure White making the desserts there for these trolls. Like, I'm sorry, that is fascinating to me. It's not that I have any malicious intent against this man, but he is a public figure. I'm allowed to talk about him, and it is fascinating. It is absolutely fascinating.
Going through it right now, I'm the one who's going to have a bad.
Yeah. Oh, you said I didn't see it, Kyle. I'm sorry about it, man. Doesn't he work for like Big Pharma now, and he's a shill for them?
Time.
He like gave up trying to be a progressive because he realized the world is terrible and no one cares.
Trying to pay.
Oh, did I say that out loud? Oops.
Back all this fucking money I owe now for all the shit I had to go through. I know what I fucking owe because I have the bill in front of me. And you're not going to sit here on the internet and lie about it because you're a scumbag who just wants to fucking contradict everything I say to try to make me look bad. Fuck you. You don't know shit. You don't.
They don't know shit, but you put too much out there, and that's what fuels their fucking desire to make your life a living hell. You have put out... Phil, if you never talked about your financial situation, do you think that people would be talking about your financial situation and trolling you, which I think is wrong about your financial situation? No. You put all this out there because you put yourself in a financial fucking pickle. You don't just get there, you know, I mean, if there was some kind of health emergency that happened, as far as I know, that didn't happen. You thought that you were always going to be making that 2013 money, dude. That's why. or 20. I think you were at your peak at like 20. Like he was making like, dude, he was getting like close to 20 million views a month. That's insane. I know that's insane money. And he thought that shit was gonna. So he bought the house out there in like some gated fucking. It's a nice house, I know, in Washington. Didn't think he needed to see. He was, I'll have money for it. The remastered GTA is pissing me off with super aggressive AI and police and other enemy. The police push me in the water on purpose in Vice City. Do they really? Well, I'll be playing that this week, so we'll see. You can't have a private space in the public eye. But again, he has only child syndrome. I knew before anyone told me he is an only child. He probably grew up like I did, man. I was a spoiled shit. And he thinks that that's the way the world works, and it's not. Phil keeps getting ratio. I don't know why he bothers to keep going, because it's probably, this is his comfort zone. Let's keep it real. He doesn't want to do anything else. And like I said, the one thing I will say to be objective is that I know the trolls. His troll base is so devout, because he has fed them for so many years. Not saying it's right what they do, but that's fact. That what can he do without getting fired within 48 to 72 hours? What can he do? He's going to work as work at fucking Starbucks. What is he going to do? No matter, and even if it's like a private sector where you go to a cubicle and work and sit in front of a computer screen all day, someone would still figure it out. He's been around for so long, like probably the janitor that works there with it would know, like, hey, isn't that? And then the janitor would tell one of his buddies, and then one of his buddies would know a troll. The next thing you know, at best, maybe in that situation, he'd have a week. Someone would figure it out. So that I'll defend him with. I don't really know what the fuck else he could do and sustain the job. But like Keemstar said, this ain't working. It's time to get a fucking job. I'm the only child. I never became like dark. I'm not saying it is something I just, as a person who was an only child, and I now have a 19-year-old brother. He basically could have been my son when he was born, but I get it. So like when he started doing this kind of stuff, I was like, this is interesting. This is interesting. He kind of reminds me of an only child, and I was right. Yeah, dude, do something. But, you know, like I said, but he's going to have to try eventually. He can't. He's kept this up longer than longer than I ever imagined. I thought he was going to quit back in like 2015, 2016. I thought he was going to quit then. So he has, but how much longer can it last like this, man? You know, yeah, he can't come back. He's too known for this. He's been doing this for years. You know?
You're not here in my shoes putting up with this shit every day. I'm tired of the slander and defamation against me and everyone saying I'm a liar. Fuck you. You don't know anything. You're a dumb fucking kid living in your parents' fucking basement with no bills and no responsibility for yourself. Or you're some
But we don't have to know the ins and outs, Phil, to know by what you said. It's by what you said publicly we could put it all together. You had no reason to move out of the... Think about the financial situation. Phil, I don't have to know fucking shit about you. I don't have to know you from Adam. I just have to know this, and this is, like for what I know, is public knowledge by you. You were living comfortably. You were declining, but it was not that far away from where you were peaked on YouTube with putting up game videos and streaming and shit. You could have stayed in that condo, which probably cost you next to nothing, or still would have been cheaper than having 2 mortgages. Had no upkeep, didn't have to. I'm sure the pay to move to the other side of the country was absolutely batshit insane. and you probably would have had 6 figures in the bank. I know you were making crazy money, but I saw your numbers, bro. And that was pre-adpocalypse, so there was the revenue was probably better for you. That's all public. That's all on you. I don't have to know anything else. Again, all the other shit, that's your business. But by what you put out there, you don't have to be a financial expert to know that you made mistakes. Your audience owes you nothing. You got yourself in this situation. Having an older brother teaches you a lot. I know. It also makes you realize when you have siblings, you realize the world is not about you. Mundane Mad Effect. No. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, we could go into the whole thing about Mundane Mad. I've gone through that so many times, too. Phil can't get a real job. That is never going to fucking happen. When you feed the trolls as much as he does, your chances are hovering around 0. I know, I said that. I just brought up that whole thing. Like, I know damn well, and I know I'm a lolcow, partially by choice, but there's no fucking way. I need to make sure, man, I got investments and shit, because let me tell you, there is no fucking way. If YouTube, granted my channel's doing the best it's done since 2018 right now, at least with viewership, but there is no fucking way that I would be able to get a regular. Soon as someone would figure out who I was, I have enough haters myself, nowhere near as dedicated and as many as Phil does, but I do. And they would figure it out. I would be fired within 48 to 72 hours. Like, could you imagine if, like, I know Keemstar has more money than God. Could you imagine Keemstar was like, oh yeah, I'm going to go start working at Staples now? He would be having fucking call. He would have people throwing fucking wood planks through the glass. He could. So there's another downside to being a creator. You better make sure you get fuck you money, which I plan to do. I do okay, but I ain't at the fuck you point yet, because the entire world is going to be saying fuck you if you try to move beyond YouTube. I know some people who have done it, but they are the exception, not the rule. Especially when you're as pronounced as Phil is and I am. I know, like I said, I know partially by choice and not by choice I'm a lolcow. Oh, but J-Mod, I get what you're saying, and I'm not trying to aggrandize what we do, don't get me wrong, but all you need is what I get recognized probably like 2 to 3 times a month. That's all you need. All you need is one person to be like, hey, remember that guy who used to do, I think it was that fat fuck who used to do ReviewTechUSA. Yeah, he's working at some restaurant or something now. I don't know, I think he's oh God, I can't stand it. Remember that one time he said that one thing that really offended me and my ass bled for a week because I'm a sensitive snowflake? And even though he does, and more people, even though he has a smaller channel than me, because he's so infamous, more people may know who he is. They may just not like him. So they don't, but they're like, oh, fuck that guy. Yeah, I don't want to come into fucking, let's say Phil was working at Staples. I want to have to come into Staples and deal with his dick. I have to come here for I'm calling them. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not that everyone knows who we are. I don't, like I said, like 2 times a month. Like, I ain't shit. But all you need is one person to tell another person, and the domino effect starts. You know? He has thoughts on previous super chat. I don't know. I didn't see it, man. Let me see. The Tech Time team. Where is it at? I highly recommend watching DSP animated video called. We've watched that before, Tech Time team. We've watched that before. A couple times, I believe. I think we've watched it once on this channel and once on my other channel. So we watched it a couple times. Keem will get a job at Blizzard to harass women to their face. I'm not going into any of that shit. But Papa Rich, if DSP and Nikado Avocado made a video together, what would they eat and how many views would they get? I think that would solve his money. Oh, he would get a shit ton of views for that. But he wouldn't do something like that. So I know you're joking, but he wouldn't do something like that. Even if he got the offer, I know him. Maybe unless the Nikado Avocado, I always say it wrong, gave him money, then maybe he would. I'm serious. Biden promised free community college, but Manchin and Sinema clearly acting as evil Republican and dangerously corrupt that they do not want Biden's agenda to work for him, and Biden doing nothing. Well, that sounds like Joe Biden to me. Yeah, he was never going to do that. Even if he said it, he was full of fucking shit. Like, he literally ran on and won. And I voted for it because it was either diarrhea or shit. I wanted a solid loaf, not wet fecal matter. So I would consider Biden the giant, smelly, solid turd. Which isn't saying much. But he just literally ran on, I'm not Trump. That's all, like, all right, fine. Like, that's what it was in the end. Like, Carlos, literally a porcelain bird, not a real bird, okay? So he could make no cock executive decisions. I could just write on his bird nipples, I'm not Trump, and Carlos would have won. The porcelain fucking bird would have won over Donald Trump. He's another career politician that wasn't going to change a fucking thing. Hi, Bob. Can you flatten both your hands and use those bird grabbers to press every button on your soundboard at the... Yes. Well, one hand. Pause. Social helper wrote, you need social rehabilitation. Dylan Harris, you're not fucking banned. Oh, God. Yeah, that kind of hurt my ears, too, so I suffered with you. Just San Andreas is on definitive is on Game Pass. I know. Dude, everything they did, they got rid of the older versions to force you to have to buy the definitive, aka the shit editions. On Game Pass, they're only letting you play San Andreas, but if you want to buy the games, you have to buy all three. You can't buy them a la carte. Dude, fuck the game. If it wasn't for the fact that it would make for entertaining streams, to be quite frank with you, I probably would refund it. But man, is it going to make for entertaining streams. It's going to make for them. All right, Phil. If running Republican light Democrats is the best way to win, why should we care about gerrymandering if it appease Republicans? My brain can't wrap I can't handle that right now. Can you do El President voice from the Far Cry vid? I don't know. I have to watch it. Rich people trying to destroy society so bad. Sad. Why do you guys go into these deep topics? Man, you get me going, and then you get stressed out that I get going. It's like touching a domino and then all the dominoes fall and then going, God damn it, why are the dominoes falling? Because you pushed the first one down. And I'm the first big fat fucking domino. Donald Care has hairy legs that turn tan in the sun. I have tremendous spray tans on both of my butt cheeks. Again, it makes my butt look like a delicious baked bread from a local bakery. And if you
spread your cheeks and just go to town.
And spread my butt cheeks where the spray tan does not reach, looks like white bread because my ass cheeks are actually white, not brown.
Lucky snowflake who's been protected from real life and doesn't actually understand the repercussions when someone fucks with your livelihood every single fucking day like they
He likes saying fuck with passion. Fuck, fucking, fuck, fucking, fuck, family fucking, friendly fucking stream.
do with mine. Okay? I'm done with it.
Doesn't this just set up? I mean, look, believe me, I've gone off in my streams. I know. But this is a fairly regular thing for him. I know. Like, could you imagine every single stream you coming here and I was like this? What a killjoy. You must be fun at parties, TS. Rich, is that duck confirmed? Back in, I don't know what you mean, man. The duck? Rich, back in Scranton, PA, we can only buy bread at a bakery. Well, did it look like Donald Trump's butt cheeks? Please let me know. If you have seen Donald Cheeks, we got Donald Care. I'm calling him Donald Cheeks. No, why do I kind of sound like Barack Obama right now? Let's just keep going.
I am in a bad situation now because of the crimes that happen against me.
I'm in a bad situation right now. But again, it is illegal what happened where people were digging through his financials. I'm not, but he always, like, even with the chicken sandwich, man, you would think that, you know, there was a drive-by shooting while he was trying to take a bite of that crispy, delicious chicken. Like, what happened, dude? Like, this chicken sandwich is like, was he like, I bet he was like holding his phone up and like hiding under the fucking table with all the sandwiches on there. He's like, oh, I'm so afraid to take a picture of this. Maybe that sauce will get on my nipple by accident. Always remember that he updated you on social media. That is his heavily curated social media that no one can even respond to him on, to let you know about the chicken sandwich. Oh my God. He would make for the perfect dictator of a nation. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, oh wow, you're about to go into foreclosure. I'm on a megaphone right now. I need to let you know something very important that you cannot respond to in any negative way. The chicken sandwich situation is still ongoing. Thank you. I know you're concerned. I know your house is on fire right now, and your son is sick with cancer in the hospital, but I mean my chicken sandwich. Come on. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's about me here, man. You may be dying in the hospital of some unknown illness, but my chicken sandwich was unacceptable. Oh, God. Watch Ken Dorm make a reaction shot that he reports on the guy begging for money for 90 for alcohol and threatening one of his viewers with a gun to the... can I watch that? I gotta see. Send it to the email, man.
It's that simple. Now, I had to pay a big chunk of those legal fees.
A big chunk. A big chunk. Oh, God. He says chunk a lot. Like I think someone sent me like a troll video of him where and then they had Chunk from the Goonies right afterwards. It's Captain Chunk. ReviewTechUSA. This is the problem with voting for politicians without them earning your vote. Fake promises, keeping the status. Trump was just as embarrassing, but he was funny. Yeah, let's go. Brandon, eat the bugs. I have no idea what that means, but I don't give a fuck about a president being funny. I would rather have Bernie Sanders be president, but Bernie Sanders looks like he's about as exciting to talk to in terms of his personality as rubbing sandpaper against my fucking ass. Like, let's keep it real. He is not a man with a lot of good stage presence. But I don't care. I like his policies, so I would have voted for him. That's what's more important. I don't care that, he doesn't do like drum rolls while he's trying to be a comedian on stage.
At the end of October, because if I didn't, I was going to get slapped with ridiculous amounts of interest and late fees and stuff, on top of the fact that for a month all my shit was...
Who was he talking to over there? Is his wife over there is she getting out of the shower, wrapping her hair up, and he's like, oh, I'm DSP, oh. What if he walks around the house doing that, he gets drunk and he's like, I'm DSP, I'm going to my fridge that I'm still paying monthly payments on. I have no idea about anything about that Brandon thing. I have no idea what the fuck that even means. I don't know. Chicken sandwich. Not gonna lie. And his chicken sandwich didn't look bad. It just looked like it was covered in fucking barbecue sauce or something. And he updated people. He updated people on his chicken sandwich. I will not. Rich, let it go. You're repeating it. No! He thought it was important to update you on a chicken sandwich publicly, like he was releasing a press statement for his missing child to CBS News. It's incredible. And I will not let it go. God damn it! Sorry. Just shower with me and sniff my hair, Dad. You ever play the game Shower with Your Dad Simulator? It's a really fucking fucked up game. Why does that exist? I thought it was a joke. It's on Steam. I think you could still get it. Shower with Your Dad Simulator. And you have to match with the dads. It's... Anyway. But that's a thing. If we go to reverse time to 2014, no Jim, no Sarkeesian, no Biden, no Trump, just... It wasn't. It was more rational, but, it was just monkeys ripping each other's faces off instead of monkeys throwing shit at each other. I saw a game on PSN that's a detective game where all the characters are animals and the detective is a chicken. Well, that sounds like Carlos's kind of a fucking game. Once he's done playing Call of Duty Vanguard with his beak and his nipples. So that's what he has to do. He'll have the gamepad and he has one chicken nipple on the left analog stick, and then he has his hole or maybe one of his feet on the other analog stick. But he's he's no scoping. He's a bird boss, man. Chicken nipple. Chicken nipple. Chicken nipple. Just sent the email. Thank you, Tyler. To this email in the description? Okay. Eat the bugs is a 4chan meme that means a bunch of liberals are trying to force you to be pro-LG and environmentalists make you eat meat made of bugs. Oh, okay. Biden talk cracks me down. Donald Kerr has hairy legs with corn pop. Intro. I don't know if intro guy will be in town, but I don't know if he's going to be here to show you all his brown. But then he would take a dump on stream, and this is a family-friendly stream. Anyway, this man has a lot to say. We have 18 minutes to go here. just there's so much to unpack with this goatee.
Was fucked up because I had no money because of the identity theft. Now I have these fees that I have to pay, and if I don't pay the legal fees, now again I get slapped with interest and shit. Okay?
Wait. Hold on.
I have these fees that I have to pay, and if I don't pay the legal fees, now again I get slapped with interest and shit. Okay? So all that shit going on behind the scenes. On top of that, there's other shit going on too. Like I actually told you guys the other day. So I do this awesome Halloween marathon, right? The Halloween marathon is just outstanding. We have
But see what he's doing though? He's guilting his audience. And look, man, I get super chats every fucking stream. It's a big part of my revenue. I'm not knocking the fact that he's getting them. But the motivation behind the super chats being sent is that he's guilting them. Like, dude, just do it. If you have entertaining content, then they will donate. I do the same shit as you, bro. Why did I say it like this, man? Oh, I said like Keanu Reeves. Oh. You know what's ironic? My parents would let me play Call of Duty, but they bought me Assassin's Creed for Christmas as a kid. Because they don't understand fully, that's why. Both are violent games. I would... It's funny because I tried to see, because with the Xbox video, which you should be subbed to my main fucking channel, if for the one person here is probably not, because I know most of you come from my main channel. If not all. I have bought an original new in box Xbox 360 that had the Blades dashboard. Thanks to fucking Left 4 Dead 2, it updated it to the newer dashboard. But like playing Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare from 2007, it's violent. Like, yeah, you're shooting guns, but I don't know. You don't really see shit. Now, when they went to Modern Warfare 2, especially with, I believe they had the episode No Russian, things started getting more violent, but just kind of like, you know, I mean, Call of Duty now, like you're blowing limbs off and shit, but it wasn't always that violent. You missed your Crazy Crack. I missed your super chat. Did I? Let's go, Brandon F. Joe. I don't know what the fuck Brandon means. Solid Crusader. Let's go, Brandon is a political slogan which has widely been used as minced oath for F word, Joe. It's offensive. Throw farts at Trump. Oh, okay. Throw farts at Trump. Interesting way to put it. So, I don't know, man.
have a ton of fun together with it. One of the best ones I've...
Man, he looked... Holy shit. Dude, he just looks exhausted.
Right? The Halloween Marathon is just outstanding. We have a ton of fun together with it.
Like, he just... Like, that looks... He looks... Like, look, I know I'm not like the... You know, no one looks at me and thinks I'm Mr. fucking Universe. I get that. But he just looks worn out. Dude, it's not worth it, bro. I'm not saying this to be mean. It's not worth it. It's not.
One of the best ones I've done, I feel. Because the games were outstanding. The best episode.
Yeah, but it had the Blades dashboard. But thanks to Left 4 Dead fucking 2, with the built-in update, it's like, oh, it needs to update. I thought it was just adding like an update for the game to the, like, maybe the hard drive, which I should have known better because the games used to just run off the disc back then. And it updated the fucking UI. And the footage I got from the screen, like showing the blades and gameplay, isn't great because I did it on a CRT, which is really tough to film. You have to match up the refresh rate with the shutter speed, and it still came out kind of looking shitty. But yeah, that pissed me off. But it's still cool having like a mint 360. I actually played a match with other people of Halo 3 on the 360. So if I felt like I was back in 2007, it was pretty fucking crazy.
Sort of a feasting with the...
He looks like a sad Ricky Jarvis. Yes, he does. And the first game I remember playing when I was playing 8 or 7 was Brothers in Arms, reenacted dialogue with my cousin. Oh shit, man. Yeah, time goes by quick, dude. It's still crazy to have. I mean, I don't recommend. I spent about $1,000 for the video on that 360. Thank fuck I got that dashboard before accidentally updating it. But yeah, man, it's kind of cool though. Like to have this old piece of tech that's now new. It's weird to think that 2008, when that was made, was 13 years ago now. Like if you're 26, which is a full growth, that came out when you were 13. Think about that. That is insane. That's half your life ago, you know?
We've ever done. The support was good.
As someone who voted for Biden, I don't care much about him as the MAGAs who think "let's go" is triggering any. I don't even know what it means, and honestly, quite honestly, I don't care. I don't want to know. Politics fucking exhausts me, even though sometimes I get into it on here.
I made over.
But I'll blame my audience for that.
$300.
I'm kidding.
In tips that day. Okay, I literally end the marathon. I go downstairs, and the vacuum cleaner is sitting in the middle of the floor. And I say, Kat, what's wrong? Oh, the vacuum cleaner broke. What? Yeah, the motor must have gone because there was smoke and everything, and it won't turn on now. And I'm like...
Yeah, Phil, that's called life. Like, I have to call LG tomorrow. Luckily, it's still under warranty. There's now a dead pixel in this fucking screen. I just had this screen fail. I don't have these LG OLEDs on that much. Only a couple hours a day. Not even. Had to get this one repaneled. Thank God they're under warranty. And now this one has a dead pixel. Anyway. Now he looks like Lord Cat's slimmer little brother. I don't know who that is. Went down the DSP rabbit hole. Is his WWE thing a meme or real? I don't know. You know, that's where I kind of like jump off the train, because don't go into his personal shit. This is him talking about it in a public stream. I am 110% within my right to comment on this. But when people like start breaking into his fucking bank accounts to see what he has, no. You know, like even when people are showing public record bankruptcy stuff, I stop the stream because I don't want to be like, this is him talking. It's different. I can comment on this all I want to. Sorry, Phil. It's the truth. But when it goes into his person, I don't know about that. I believe a supporter should know 80% of what he spends because he begs on bills. For you, Richard Surfit, you don't have Begaton. No, I don't. That's kind of like I always wane with them too. Like, maybe I want to get more members on here, so I'll do the chicken suit thing. Then I'm like, bro, don't do the chicken suit thing. Because then, you know... then you have to have goals for stuff, and then it's a pain in, like, you just let people be free. Just be free. Like this soda is spilling all over my... Anyway. We're on RLM Corp. You realize that this was this channel was built from the husk of RLM Corp. Interesting enough. Can't you factory reset it for a dead pixel? No, a dead pixel is a dead pixel, dude. A factory reset wouldn't fix a dead pixel. Like this one had to be repaneled. I tried pixel refresher. I've tried reset. I mean, I knew the way it looked because it was like a inch wide bar that went all the way down the screen that flickered and it was uneven. I'm like, yeah, that's broken. They better on a fucking OLED cover even one. If I call them and they're like, yo, deal with it, I'm going to be like, yeah, deal with this. My fucking bird, Carlos, is going to go after him. You applause for the fucking birds. No, because you'll just factory the 360. I thought you were talking about the screen. No, because it'll just factory fucking reset to whatever OS it was updated to. It once it's on there, as far as I know anyway, that's it. So it sucks. I'm sure it is real, Beal, but
seriously, like, you know, I'm like, wow, I just had a really long, fun, but very draining day entertaining my audience.
no, like, you know what would be funny? Like, if he wanted to be a sport with himself, just, dude, make a GIF out of your fap face, Phil. And have your fap face be when you get... people would donate more for that. It's not showing anything. It's not showing your dick. Like, you can't... That is your other worst enemies. You can't have fun with yourself. Well, not that way, but you You can't laugh at yourself, I mean to say. Like, okay, you got caught, man. Like, it is what it is. I always said, in and of itself, it's not a big deal. What made it a big deal is that you tried to squash it. You Streisand it all day until Keemstar got word of it, and you tried to roll with it when it was too late and people knew you were uncomfortable with it. Like, how funny would it be? People would donate more. I'm telling you, I'm not even being funny. People would donate more if we just had that. That would be so fucking funny.
And guess where the money is going from that stream? To buy a new vacuum cleaner, you know? But this is what I mean. Like, this shit just never lets up. And it's coming to the point where it's becoming so frustrating.
That's what I said when I was actually shitting this morning.
Frustrating for me now.
We got on a ship. Thank you for becoming a member. Yes, Phil. Hydrate your hole.
You know, it's just like, it never ends.
Like how funny would it be? He's sitting here complaining about all this shit. But he's getting donations. You just see his messy hair. His messy hair fat face coming up every time he gets a donation. Like, oh, my life is terrible.
Ends, man. It never fucking
Missed a couple super chats. All right, I'll go back and look in a minute, bruh.
ends. It never ends. It's just endless. One thing happens, another thing happens, another thing happens, and they just...
My bad, that was the first M game. The first game I remember was Crash 2. Oh, yeah, Crash PS1. I played the original Crash, never played Crash. I played the remakes, which those are pretty cool, actually.
Piling up, and I can't take care of them. I just don't have the flexibility financially like I used to. There was a time when, something like that happens, pull out your credit card. I don't have a credit card.
I thought he was going to say something else there for a second. Now, you know, something happens, pull out my cock, and they're like, oh, that's a huge cock. Then all my problems go away because they see I have an enormous penis.
Oh, something like that happens, go to your savings. I don't have savings. You know, I don't have anything. You know, this sucks. This really seriously sucks.
That's kind of a good point that someone makes there. Like, you could buy a fairly decent vacuum. It's not slander if it's true. Just get $100 vacuum. Your mom goes to college.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
And I'm now in a situation because, and by the way, that's not everything. That's the main stuff that happened that I wasn't expecting to get.
Phil, just get it over with, man, and just make some fucking ASMR videos. Like, just, hi, Ron, here's me eating a chicken sandwich. I want a shirtless DSP Gaming ASMR video. I think I've said this before, actually. He just doesn't say anything. He just whispers, I'm gonna eat a chicken sandwich. This one's actually satisfactory. And he just eats. And you know he would overact the eating because he overacts everything when he's not being genuine, because he wouldn't be genuine. So he'd be like, oh, I'm supposed to be quiet, sorry.
Get get a $1,500 fucking legal bill at the end of October. I was expecting to get maybe a few $100s. And I was like, oh, that'll be no problem.
Why is this your viewer's problem? Like, look, man, and then I feel bad when there's people who, like, God forbid, they have some kind of medical emergency coming up. They can't. That's the other thing that bothers me about this, too. Like, there is reasons for people to genuinely do this if they're, you know, so long as they're not, like, trying to scam anybody. But you making it like you have bills, you have debt, Phil. So do, like, virtually everyone in America besides millionaires and billionaires. Like, and even some of them have debt. Like, what? Welcome to adulthood, bro. Welcome. Sam's Plaza, that's very true. And what's even more interesting about it is that if you even watch old Activision commercials, because when they were, that's where it came from, disgruntled Atari employees who didn't like they were getting respect. Yes, the irony in that coming from Activision now. Even in the commercials, like for Pitfall, a game by David Crane, because David Crane was the programmer. They wanted to give him credit, so his value went up. Whereas Atari wanted to keep their mouth shut so they couldn't pluck the talent, and then, you know, then people would be competing for the talent and give better salaries. Man, how times have changed, and not for the better.
Then in addition to that, in October, there's other stuff that happens every quarter. Like, I had to pay my quarterly state business and occupation tax, and that's a giant chunk of money that has to go. And basically by the end...
It's Captain Chunk. Well, I wouldn't say the epitome of sin. EDP, I would say, is the epitome of sin. Piece of shit. But self-destruction, yes.
At the end of October, I'm broke. I have no money, okay? So here I am. I'm in a situation, all right? And I'm in a situation where we're heading into November. People want to see new games. I don't have money. Every dollar I'm making...
Why doesn't he get a review code? I know it takes legwork. Even it's not even easy for me. Trust me. There are times I've wanted to review games, and that's part of, and that exact reason is why I stopped, like, trying to just solely be a reviewer, is because of the red tape and politics and bullshit. But he probably now in 2021 could get codes somewhat easily, even with his trolls. I don't know. Can I get a bunch of clucks and a Carlos kiss? Yes. This is how we kiss now.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
He's a complicated bird. Complicated bird. Boo-hoo, go get a second job, DSP. It's obviously ain't working and you're lazy. And the thing is like, you're saying that as $50 super chats are rolling in, bro. Like, he does make, I see the money. And he doesn't, I mean, he doesn't have great viewership. He has about, and I'm not saying I have great viewership either. He is about between 350 and 400 people. The couple, like, I've been there recently for some reason, the past couple times, and it seems okay. I've even donated to him. I don't hate the guy. I really fucking don't. Like, oh my God, I'm broke. $200 super chat. Hope this helps out, Phil. The burp was the period, like it was a punctuation, except out of my mouth hole. So, yeah.
From the streams is going towards bills. In fact, this is actually what I wanted to show you this morning, okay?
I was afraid what the fuck he was going to show me. I watched this before, but I'm a little baked right now, in case you couldn't tell, so things are surprising me.
This is what I really want to show you. All right? Because there's idiots out there who they say, Phil gets a giant payment from...
The horses will be coming back, don't worry.
YouTube every month, man. He's just lying constantly and making shit up about money and everything.
No, but Phil, I don't think you're lying. I believe you. But one, you got yourself in that position. And two, it doesn't matter what your position is. It's not the responsibility of your viewers. It's your responsibility to give them a product that they deem entertaining enough that they want to donate. That's it. That is where your interaction with your audience ends. They owe you nothing beyond that. Zero, as in negative, Phil. They don't owe you a goatee trim. They don't owe you body wash. They don't owe you codes for games. They don't owe you a better chicken sandwich, update or not. Please let me know what happens with the chicken sandwich situation. I cannot fucking sleep. On an OLED? I've heard of the massage thing on LCD. I've even tried it before and believed it worked, but not on OLED. I'll look into it. I miss your public. So my horses are still around, man. The horses. I'm going to have to pee in a second, though.
Here's my list of financial responsibilities every month. I write it out by hand. I probably should type it out, but I write it out by hand every month, and it's a giant checklist of every bill that I owe.
God, he even shows numbers, bro. You couldn't really see it, but I am sure that the dedicated troll base that this man has, I assure you, sat there and used filters and did whatever they could to find as many numbers that were on there. And why would you show that, you buffoon? Oh my God, Phil.
All right, and it's
Imagine you went to a restaurant and your waiter said, all right, this is why you have to order this tonight. Here's what I have to pay every month, man. But man, I just want a fucking beer right now. What do you? He's like, no, let me sit next to you. I got to show you my expenses. Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine? You would probably punch the waiter in the face and walk out. Please don't punch him, but I'm sure some of you will. Like, come on, man. Like, I cannot believe 300 people here watching a grown man complain about his bills. I can't stomach that. Nobody should feel bad for it. And it bothers me too, because it makes all streamers look bad. And more importantly, when people actually truly, like when personalities have true dire emergencies, like a medical, like their insurance won't cover a life-saving medical procedure they need, or whatever, like when people legitimately need help, then you have this fucker sitting here thinking that, like, this is okay.
It's commonplace stuff. It's my internet. Here, I'll read it to you. Here's my internet.
Oh my God, you have an internet bill. Wow. Gee golly, DSP. You mean you have bills and overhead? Wow, we have something in common. Like, I have a mortgage. I have a car. I have kids. I got it all, bro. I get it. But what the fuck is it my audience's problem? How do you not get this isn't the way? When you tell people that you literally have the entire internet, people not trolling you like me. I am not fucking trolling you. I swear on my children. I'm just telling you the fucking truth. Just saying, like, here, like, and I was feeding the trolls for a very long time. Someone had to slap sense into me. Like, dude, this is, like, you're doing it to yourself. I was, even when I was feeding the trolls, this is shit I would never, like, imagine I started every, like, live stream and video doing this. It's just insane. He doesn't get how this is not okay. Boogie and Camelot, as a matter of fact, I just talked to them. We're going to be setting up a time. They're both down. We're going to be doing it. So there you go. I forgot to hit the applause button. Phil, you owe viewers and not the other way around. Rich, that's why I respect you. Love you, brother, man. Thank you, the Healy God. And the thing, again, look, this is a revenue stream for me. And that's why streaming has become a huge portion of what I do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to, I just love every single one of you. Yeah, I love you fucking guys. But yes, I make good money doing this too. And I've never hit that, you know. But I don't sit there and demand the money from you and say, I can't pay this bill. Everyone can't pay a bill. There's like 95% of Americans, I think, literally live from paycheck to paycheck, Phil. Welcome to adult. I don't know what to tell you. Like, what did you expect, bro? Please clap.
Condo dues, the electric bill, the garbage bill for the garbage guys that take the garbage away. Other.
Yes, Phil, I just had to pay my electric bill. Oh my God. Whatever shall we do? Like you have, yes, oh my God, you have bills that every single fucking adult, not just in America, around the world has, mostly. Gee golly. Like, do you want us to cry for you? Like, what
the
the
utilities
fuck?
like gas and water and stuff. My cell phone bill, my car insurance payment, my car payment, the mortgage on this house.
Wow. You sound like a grown man who has responsibility, and you don't even have kids. Like like, dude, could you imagine this man having kids? He would probably just be like ripping out his hair and screaming every fucking stream, just like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. He would just implode. He would just melt in his chair and collapse. Like, this is basic adulting. Could you imagine if he had to change a diaper? He would probably shit his pants while changing the shit of his child.
The back tax payment that I owe to the feds every year because I didn't pay my taxes properly for several years because I couldn't afford it. The regular tax payment that I owe the government every single month because I own my own.
Yeah, I pay a shit ton of taxes every year too, dude. Like, yeah, again, welcome to adulting, which the fact that you have to pay enough means you make a decent salary still. You just handle, I mean, I'm not saying I'm Warren Buffett, but which means, because there was, dude, when he was at the top of his game, man, if he saved his money, he should have been okay.
Own business, and I have to pay them monthly for what I estimate I owe them in federal income tax.
I have a horse payment. So yes, the Boogie and Camelot stream is confirmed. Just when is the question? It's probably going to be within the next like 7 to 10 days. I'm thinking, hoping, but they're both down to do it.
My health insurance payment. Now I have to pay these legal fees every month that I'm breaking up, in addition to other stuff. So, for example, there's other things, for example, that I have to, like, kind of spread out payment on. But this is my life every month. I sit down with this giant checklist of stuff. And whenever...
What do you do? It's the same checklist every month. What do you do? Just look at it and say... First off, why are you writing out a checklist? Like, we're not that old, dude. We're like, you're like in your late 30s. I'm 40. Like, I need to write out my checklist like fucking Reagan is still in office. Like, what are you doing? And secondly, like, why are you making this checklist? Like, it's the same shit every month. This is your reality. I just don't get it, man. We got Adam Milankowski as a new member. Thank you. And we have Sam's Plaza, who's been a member for almost half a fucking year. I love to see that. There's a lot of people coming up with that. So get ready for the Boogie and Camelot stream. I can't wait for you guys to see the Xbox video tomorrow, too. So make sure if you're, for some reason, you're not subscribed, because there actually is an above average amount of people here. Subscribe to ReviewTechUSA, because I unbox a brand new Xbox 360 Elite, and it had the Blades dashboard. Had the Blades fucking dashboard. Fuck Left 4 Dead 2. You ruined my Xbox, Gabe. Your game fucked it. Phil could follow J.K. Rowling's footsteps and write a novel to escape income's problems. Haha, I'm afraid he'll write about. Could you imagine? Imagine Phil wrote a love story. The woman and the snort.
Money comes in, like the YouTube payment comes in roughly around the 21st. Usually it's like between the 21st and 23rd of every month. The moment that money comes in, okay? The moment that money comes in, pay the mortgage, pay the taxes, pay the back taxes, pay the state taxes, pay the health insurance, pay the... It's gone.
Yeah. That's how bills work, Phil. We all pay him every month. No one gets to walk away and pocket everything. Like, your job... So if you're not making the money if you want to stick to streaming, Chief, and you're not making the amount of money that you need to make, guess what you need to fucking do? I don't care if you're streaming 6 hours a day. I know you're old like me, but get your old ass up and start streaming 8 hours or 10 hours. Like I said, and I'll admit to it, like I said, if I'm not hitting a number, I'll stream longer until I hit a number. I just don't say anything about it because I don't pull douche moves like this. Most of the time I just stay on because I'm like, fuck it, I had enough caffeine or I'm still stoned or something. But yeah, I've done that before. Like, you're making it like the bills you have are exceptional. And if that's not where you're going, you're bad at communicating then, because that's like, you have bills. You're an adult. That's what happens. If you don't pay your taxes, you will have to pay back taxes. That's what happens. Did you get your tax advice from fucking Anision?
My October payment came in from YouTube and was immediately gone within like 4 days. It was gone. It went to every bill that I owed.
Well, then that means you need to change something, Phil. Again, that's not your audience's problem. You could try what I suggested, but Rich, I stream 8 hours, then you have to stream 12 hours a day, Phil, if you're sticking to this. If you are staying in this business, you need to do that to make up for it. I've streamed longer. That's what you got to do. Trying to condense how much you make by begging your audience and making them feel responsible for your financial troubles, which, whether you realize it or not, you're doing that, is not working, obviously. Donating through Super Chat, not StreamLabs, just to make jokes about Downward Spiral. Phil, again, thank you, Rich, for being grateful and not this POS. And the thing is, I appreciate you too, Healy God. And the thing is, like, he just doesn't get it. And he's not surviving. Like, obviously, like I said before, this is not working. By the way, how slow I'm going through this video, I'm going to be here till fucking 4 a.m., but I'm enjoying it, though. I'm sorry, but I could just imagine his wife in the other room like, what the fuck have I done with my life? This man is pathetic. I know it's mean, but she's... Or, dude, sometimes you find there's somebody for everybody, and maybe she thinks this is the right way to go. I don't know. I'm not a fly on his wall. And to be quite frank with you, nor would I want to be. Every time he hears taxes, I hear... Dude, I can't fucking... You know what's sad is him complaining about his financial woes is more entertaining than even mocking Project 7. I just... Maybe this is his 4D chess. Maybe this man is way more intelligent than I give him credit for, but... No. DSP could get a job at Amazon and make more money. Probably. But that's the thing, especially in a big warehouse like that. Again, I'm telling you, it's not that I'm overestimating. Like, I don't think I'm shit. But I guarantee you more people know who Phil is than me. Because he's infamous. So at a big warehouse, I guarantee you there will probably be at most one or two people that will eventually know who he is, and he would get fired. Oh, am I going to stream the Xbox Live show tomorrow? When is that? What time would that be? I know I'm going to stream the Game Awards so I could stare awkwardly at Jeff Keighley, probably feeling awkward because someone's going to say shit in front of him and he's going to be like, advertisers are running. But my Dorito hat will save me. What's 1 p.m. Eastern? I probably should stream it. And then I have the Xbox video going. And I didn't even plan that. I'm just I just luck into shit. So now, who knows? This video is going to be like almost 40 minutes long. So maybe it'll be people like, I'm not watching a 40-minute video, Rich. I don't care. It's a new in-box Xbox 360. Go fuck yourself. But I think the timing and the fact that people are fascinated with the Blades dashboard, and now that people have a lot of nostalgia for the 360, I think it'll do okay. But it could flop and be a piece of shit. I don't know with my channel. My channel, like, you could look at like what videos have done well on my channel and upload a video similar to that, and it'll get 5,000 views. I could upload a video about my porcelain bird collection and it'll get 250,000 views. I'm weird and all over the place, and my audience is weird and all over the place. It's, yeah, well, it is what it is, man. There was a lot of I just kind of did like a casual chill video. So, you know. Yes, he talked about it. Someone's like, oh, Rich Soldier Boy was talking about you. I'm like, Link, and I'm like, no, he didn't talk about me. He talked about the stupid fucking Soldier game.
Gone. And then on top of that, all the tips that I had made, went and paid the legal fee, went and paid health insurance, had to pay for a new vacuum. You know what I mean? So, gone. And this is my life. And this is what frustrates me, is we have a literal group of fucking scumbags out there who sit here and defame me every day and make shit up. Phil's blowing his money on DoorDash.
But how do you not realize that you talking about it is what accelerates it? I'm not saying what they do is right. It's factually fucking wrong. But what do you expect people to do? And Phil, I'm sorry. This is you publicly talking about it, and you're a public figure. So, of course, I'm going to comment on... Dude, when this literally inspired me to stream tonight, honestly, I was going to skip and fuck with the... like, I have the whole Hisense gaming setup. Actually, I'm going to probably do the PS5 raw footage, start doing it tomorrow. But, I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Let's go.
Blowing his money on mobile games. Phil's blowing his money on this and that. No, this is where my fucking money goes to every month. All of these pre-established things that I owe.
They're not pre-established. They're things that you chose to go into, which got you financially in over your head. You weren't born with those bills, Phil. You weren't born with them. First off, everyone, welcome to being an adult. And secondly, you got in over your head. I don't have to dig into your financial history, which, like I say, is you're wrong about, which I say that people are wrong about. All they got to do is just like watch your public videos of you complaining. You went in over your head, dude. You know? One of the first vids I remember watching from you was the dad breaking his ex. That brought a lot of people in for some reason. That was like peak, like putting no effort into making thumbnails because I just didn't know how to. I probably forgot most of what I learned now because I've had an editor for so long. But yeah, it was strange. Like the shit now that went viral back then would never, like that video got like a few million views. I wish every one of my fucking videos got a few million views.
That's where my money goes every fucking month. Every single time a dollar comes in, it goes right back out the door. All right? I'm not sitting here on a pile of money. Oh, what can I blow it on today?
Welcome to being like the average American, Phil. Not saying it's the way it should be. People should be able to have like a savings, but you're making it like your situation is exceptional and your audience is indebted to you. How do you not see that that's just wrong?
No, I'm nickel and diming my way through life right now. I really am. Now, as I've told
Yep. Again, many people live like that, Phil.
you guys, earlier this year, it wasn't like this. Earlier this year, I was in a better situation because I was making a good amount of money on Twitch. I was making a good amount of money with tips. Things were looking up. I told you, oh man, if things had kept going that way for the whole
Yeah, bills suck. Like people,
year, I would actually be able to start saving money again. I would have a savings account, put money into it.
I want to
every
see
month,
what his
have
audience.
something. So
LOL, get a real job. Like, I hate when people say that, but Phil, it's like it's not even funny at this point. Yeah. Like, it's really getting to the point that you should debate that. And again, as much as there's a big risk that someone will catch you and try to, like, you know, dude, these people are, and even like where Richie's not that famous. You're right. Neither am I. But we do have, especially him, way more than me. His troll base is so dedicated. They would know where they have like people that have precognitive abilities that can predict things that Phil does because they're so dedicated to him, and they would know where he was hired before Phil knew where he was hired. They would predict the future. So they would probably send an email complaining, hi, you're about to hire this person because we're psychic. Please don't hire them because we hate him. He is a piece of shit. Here is a list of things he's done. Do not, like, he would be fired within, like I said, 2 to 3 days. Hey, Rich, I don't know if you've seen this, but I sent a video request about a Subway training video. Seems interesting. Okay. I don't know if we'll check it out tonight, but okay, because we are halfway through this epic adventure of Philip Burnell, and I have to pee real quick. I'll be right back. Birds. Phil is a man.
For example, if my shower breaks.
You're out there. Oh, man, you're waiting like overnight. I heard about that. I was debating really trying to get one of those, but I have so many other fucking projects this month. This just no, no. I'll be okay. But good luck. It's a gorgeous looking system, man.
If I get hit with legal fees, if the fucking vacuum breaks, I would have a savings to draw upon to pay for that stuff, so that I'm not now drawing upon my daily income to pay for it. I would have had that if Twitch didn't fucking screw me and kick me out of their partner program with no legal justification for it. They have still to this day will not respond. They don't care. They feel like they have no...
Phil, you were complaining about this shit back then, dude. Stop. I remember countless fucking videos and seeing streams and shit. Even like the thing that makes it even worse, it was an occasional stream that I walked on, and then 2 years later, I don't have any money. I mean, come on, like the donations are down. Oh well, I guess I'm glad I didn't miss too much. Things haven't changed. That's a damn good question. What the name of that song is? Give me a few. I gotta dig it up. It just says, "Is that?" It's a weird one, man. I could actually find it. Hold on, I could find it on my phone. That's how I could find it. Let me see here. Let me open up Apple Music. It just... Oh, God. Not now. It is called... It's by Chris Zabriskie, and it's called Is That You or Are You You? There you go.
No legal responsibility to show that I did anything wrong for the fact that they kicked me out of their fucking partner program. The day they kicked me out, my income went...
DSP reminds me of a girl I know. She started doing about a house in Tesla. Now her audience has slowed down. Now she's freaking out, begging for subs. Oh no, I've had Subway for dinner, then saw your Subway video. I need nips and prayers for my toilet later. Birdman. Now her audience has slowed down. Now she's freaking out. Yeah, he treated this like it was just gonna last forever. He's treating this like it was always going to be this high ride. I mean, hell, even I've had ups and downs. I just didn't, like, you know, there's some year, like, dude, I thought in 2018 I didn't publicly talk about it. I talk about it now because it's done with. I thought I was like, all right, man. I had a 5-year full-time run on YouTube. Some people wish for a year or two. It's been cool. Guess it's time to pack it up and see if UPS will hire me, and then I'll probably get fired in a week. But you know, you hold it down and go through it. Like, he just makes it all public, and it just makes it a shit show. I need good vibes, man. I'm depressed and feel like I've never been good enough. I can't relate to the... I've always kind of had the self-esteem part, but the depression I felt. The best thing you could do is therapy. I've been to therapy before. Probably will be going again. And there's nothing wrong with it, and there's no shame in it, man. And it could definitely help you out with your issues. On paid week vacation after weeks of 6-day weeks. Oof. What kind of job do you do, dude? You don't have to go into... I think you may have told me before. Or no, someone else did.
From up here to here. And I'm trying every month to get back. It's gone up a little bit. Since I've become a full-time YouTube streamer, it's gone up a little bit more and a little bit more. And then all of a sudden in October, it went back down a little bit. Which sucks. You know, I was on an upward trend every month. Oh.
Someone wrote hashtag Sue Bezos. Sue Jeff Bezos. Could you imagine that fucking actually happened? Oh my god. Oh my god. And it was like in the front of like the New York Post or something like that. Philip Burnell is suing. Oh my god. And they put the fat face next to like Jeff Bezos smiling. Man comes as he sues Jeff Bezos for money. Oh, Jeff, why are you toxic? Oh. Oh man, I'm having too much fun. I think I'm having more fucking fun than you guys are.
Oh, getting a little bit better, a little bit better. Oh, now it's back down again.
Is he talking about his bills or his penis? Oh my god, man.
So this is what I'm going through, okay? Seriously, this is what I'm going through. I'm in this...
You're going through adulthood, bro. I've literally been at the point, and I've brought this up before, but I talk about this with the other streamers, but goes for you too just as much. Doesn't matter male or female. I hate the begging either way. There are literally times where it was like, do I get lunch or do I put gas and just take the risk of not being able to get my car home and have to get it fucking towed because I can't and because I don't have money to put gas in my car, or do I use the $5 to put gas in my car and keep my fat ass starving till I went home? Yeah, it sucks, dude, but it's not your audience's problem. They're just an audience. Could you imagine if every TV show you watched did this? Could you imagine?
Situation. And I got people coming to stream.
He was staring at a picture of titties right there. He got distracted. Yo, he got distracted by titties. I'm telling you, he got distracted by titties, and now he's thinking about titties. That is a man thinking about titties.
Yelling at me. Oh, why aren't you playing fucking Metroid Dread? When are you going to play Metroid Dread? Why aren't you playing Guardians? When are you going to play Guardians?
You have gaming-based streams. Of course they're going to ask you. They're not, even if they are demanding. Dude, there's people here who demand me to watch videos, and I kindly say, maybe I will watch them, maybe I won't. Send them to the email, and I curate them through there. But that's not... Well, one person kind of got a little demanding, but I handled it, you know... The fact that out-of-touch greedy stockholder Zanfire, you from the company you created, is why I'll never go public if I have a successful business. Oh, yeah. Well, look what happened with Steve Jobs. Stiffmeister says man tits. Man tits. Man tits. Man tits. Man tits.
Can I taste your nuts?
No.
Guardians. When are you going to spend more money? I don't have it. Okay? I don't fucking have it.
So, Phil, again, if you're in any other business where you didn't make enough money to spend on the business to make more money for the business, your business is not working. It is failing. It is failed. It is over. It's not hard, son. The writing is on the wall with like a big giant Sharpie in neon gold with a black backdrop wall. It's telling you it's over. The curtain has been pulled on you now for like 2 or 3 years, if not more. It's done, Phil. It's time. I'm not saying it to be mean. But if you're at this point, it is beyond over.
I would have loved nothing better than this week to play either Metroid Dread or Guardians or both. I don't have it. I'm sorry. You know, this sucks. I don't want to sit here and talk about this, but this is...
I don't want to sit here and talk. Yet he spends like Yet he has spent... There's been videos and streams of him for years doing this, to the point where, remember Tevin used to restream his streams and talk about him complaining about this? Oh my God. You for a man who doesn't want to talk about it, you sure as fuck always talk about it.
My life. I don't have it because of all these circumstances that keep fucking coming up and screwing me over every month. Every time $1 comes in, $1 goes out. And then something comes up, I don't have the money for it.
If you ask Keemstar, he said he would give you a loan, dude. He could give you some money. I swear that he told me. And by him telling me means he didn't say anything to me. He probably would tell you to go fuck yourself. Yeah, I was just gonna scratch my chest, Mari, and just say I don't hear. This is my violin for DSP. My chest hair is musical, sir.
So I got to draw upon what I'm making daily. Now I don't have money to spend on anything. Tomorrow's my day off, okay? My day off for the week. I'm going to have to penny pinch the money that I have in order to afford what I do tomorrow, which is grocery shopping, having one meal out a week with my wife, getting supplies for Jasper, and other things for around the house that I can't just normally get at the grocery store. You know,
Why does he think that this is so exceptional? Did he ever have... And dude, I was an only child too and a spoiled shit. It wasn't real like, all of a sudden my parents at like 15 or 16 were like, yeah, you need to get a fucking job. You need to learn what the real world's like. But did you ever have like any kind of... Like, did you just go out into the real world with no responsibilities ever at all before and then just be like, oh, wow, like, not everything is, like, I actually have debts and things that I need in response. Like, yes, everything you've said right now, cats get sick, have to take him to the vet, have to go grocery shopping, have to pay your back taxes if you didn't pay him, have to pay your mortgage. Like, whoop-de-fucking-do. And you can't say that I'm a troll speculating. It's literally coming out of your mouth right now. I know sometimes people tell him and then he calls me a drama monger and says that I'm minding his business or whatever while he puts out a video publicly telling everyone his business. Like, how do you not have that self-awareness? Like if I said on, oh man, my anal warts are itching me. Wait, Rich, you have anal warts? Don't you talk about my anal warts. They're none of your business, even though I just said they're itchy and they're scratching me. I don't have anal warts. Just letting you know. Oh, dude, if he actually had a live stream saying I'm job hunting, dude, he would have like 10,000 concurrent viewers there.
It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight to even just do my weekly stuff. And I haven't been out for 7 fucking days. And most of that money that I've earned over the last week is gone. On top of that, the last 2 days...
Do you think he eats like a bowl of cereal in the morning naked? He has corn pops. Just... He probably has like an island in his kitchen, I bet. He's just leaning, like his nipples are going on the table. He's just eating those corn pops. What the fuck am I even talking about? My chest violin? Oh yeah, I was scratching my chest and making beautiful music. He's just and it's just like his friggin', he has like getting like the milk spilling down, so then he has like nipple imprints on his island in his kitchen, and he just forgets to clean it up, and Cat has to clean up his nipple milk imprints. Why am I? This is getting weird, man. This is getting weird. Nipples.
You know, like I said, it's been slow. And it sucks because do I expect people to come to every stream and be completely outpouring with support? No. You would hope that it could be a balance, but it just hasn't been a balance recently because of all this shit going on behind the scenes with me. It's screwing me over. It is. It's ridiculously screwing me over to the point where I just can't get it. I can't get back to square one anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to see what the comments are saying if you're wondering what I'm doing.
It's not that I don't want to play new games with you guys. I want to. I can't. Now it's like, because remember, before it was, well, I'm in the middle of too many other games. Can't play them. So now you're like, okay, well, you finished the games. Why aren't you playing the new ones? I can't afford it, man. Like, right now.
I can't afford it, man.
So here's the situation I'm in. This is me, real talk. Right now, what's going on with me?
Look at his... Phil is locked. Phil is locked inside his house. I'm just trying to see. Oh my god! Like, you know what's funny is that like even like his own audience doesn't care. Like, if you look at the chat, it's maybe the occasional person is telling him to get a job, but they're just having like their own conversations and just using Phil as background noise and not listening to anything he's saying. It's just like, hey man, hey Bob, how's the weather today? Oh yeah, wow, Phil's talking about how his financial life sucks again. Oh, shocking. Anyway, yeah, we don't care. Like,
tomorrow is my day off. I need money for my day off. I should be okay. All right.
Dude, if you're at a point where you literally, it's not even paycheck to paycheck, it's day to day, it's over, son. Like, I know I've said this is like the 6th time, but if it's really that bad, like, become a farmer, Phil. Farmer Phil. I would, could you imagine it? Like feeding the chickens. And like he's like, oh god, these fucking chickens need feed at like 4 fucking in the morning, and all of a sudden, oh my god, it tried to fucking bite me. Oh man, this sucks.
I have no idea what I'm gonna make today on streams at all. Every day
He can wear overalls, he can wear whatever hat he wants to.
it's different. I have no idea what I'm gonna make on Visage and Lost Judgment today. It could be great, it could be terrible. I have no
Or he could be a nudist farmer, and then like all the chickens will get pissed off at him like they do in like The Legend of Zelda if you hit the chickens. And you'll just see Phil running through a farm naked with a bunch of chickens chasing after him. I don't... What the fuck am I even talking about?
no idea. Okay? Tomorrow is my day off. There goes a bunch of money. There's nothing I can do about it. I gotta buy shit for the house. You know, it's
Game Pass, Ale, Toast Runner has a point.
my day off. When I come back this week, okay, over the weekend, I have to raise, no exaggeration, $800 over the weekend.
Oh, dude, come on. It's all, you got it. Like, you literally are living day by day. No, dude, become a stripper. Like, do anything, Phil. Like work from home for doing medical coding. I'm not even being funny at this point. Oh, my DSP ass-eating chicken fight. Carlos will be poking the corn out of his hole. Like, I wish this chicken would stop biting my ass. He's just... his hairy ass running through the fucking farm, getting chased by chickens. That would be the American dream.
Because the middle of next week, I have to pay my internet bills and my condo dues.
Yes, normal bills. Wow, Phil, you poor thing. You have to be an adult. It sucks. You poor thing. What are you gonna do? You gotta pay your condo dues? Aww. There's people literally dying because they don't have medical insurance. Look at what you're asking and stop.
They amount to about $800. And I'm not going to have any excess money left over from this week to go towards that. You know? So in like 3-4 days, well, I guess 5 days, I have to, oh, by the way, Wednesday of next week is my day off. It's the only day off of the week that my wife and I can schedule together. I have to have money for that day too. So you see my predicament?
I can't believe he thinks like. I wonder if his like parents like tune in to his stream from time to time from home, and they're like, his dad's like his mom's just kind of watching, looking distressed, like, and the dad walks by, he's like, is the jackass doing it again? Yes, he is. Yep, he's doing it again. We told him he should get a real. Yeah, I called him last night and told him he should get a real job, and he hung up on me.
In the next few days, I'm supposed to raise $800 plus money for my day off to pay everything. Oh, Phil, why don't you go buy Guardians of the Galaxy? Why aren't you buying Metroid Dread and playing them? This is why. I don't have the flexibility I used to have anymore. I don't. There was a time when I was single. I lived in Connecticut. I had zero expenses besides the basic things.
Wow. It sounds like you had a pretty good thing going there, Phil. You should have stayed there, even if it wasn't a good area. You should have stayed there because your business could have ran perfectly fine from there. Like, it sounds like everything was going well. It sounds like choices you made, not these. He made it like these bills, like, oh, I had these bills from birth. You had to pay them. It sounds like these bills accrued from choices that you made that are on you, not your audience. Weird. It's funny how that works, Phil.
I didn't have shit. I didn't have this. I didn't have people fucking with my financials and my identity.
And your business was going. You were live streaming from the apartment. I'm pretty sure he live streamed from time to time. I know he was doing still where he was recording off the fucking street for most of it, but
costing me thousands of dollars to fucking fix and freezing all my accounts and putting me in debt because now I have late fees and shit with all these companies because I couldn't pay on time. You know, like all this shit going on. None of that was like that back then. So I had flexibility.
Bro, you went through bankruptcy. What are you talking about?
Ability to go out and in 1 week I could buy 5 fucking new games, 3 of which were terrible games, and I would rush through the games and beat them all and trade them in and buy 5 new games the next week and all of that. I just don't have that anymore. I wish I did. No, really, I wish I did. Someone just said to me yesterday, Phil, are you going to play Call of Duty Vanguard? No, I'm really not interested in it. I played the beta and I thought it sucked. And someone said, well, what if someone buys it for you? Would you play it then? Yeah. If you're going to buy it for me.
Philip Blockbuster would not. Even if Blockbuster was around. Hi, can I help you? Can I give you any movie recommendations? No, thank you, sir. Well, then fuck you, then. I'm just asking. Is there a chance you'll ever bring your Patreon back? No. Nope. 0% chance. Let me not say that because then it'll be a got you moment. It's a slim to none chance, I should say. There's no reason. This is kind of like the Patreon, and I feel like people like this because like I'm interacting with them and it works. I'm too much of a fucking disorganized mess to do a fucking Patreon properly, and where this works for me, man, genuinely does.
I'm not going to commit to playing it long term, but I'll at least play it a few sessions and see if it's any good. But I'm not going to drop my own money on it when I wasn't liking the beta. Immediately when I say that on the pre-stream, there's slanderous videos. Phil will only play any game.
He was born with, yeah, but he makes it like I have these he basically, not predetermined, maybe I'm using, but he made it like I have these bills I have. Yeah, you got, congratulations, Chief. Maybe if you stayed in that condo that you owned with no overhead and with a nice nest egg saved up from when you peaked at YouTube, you would be good.
If his fans buy them for him, he won't spend any of his own money. See what I mean? See about him? What the fuck? It's not. How is it a negative to say, I'm not going to spend money on a game that I played the beta of and I'm not enjoying. How is that a negative? That's a fucking...
I'm actually kind of liking Vanguard, by the way.
Logical thing to do. If you tried out a game, you didn't like it, why buy it, right? If someone's going to buy it on my behalf because they're really desperate to see me try it, that's different. But why the fuck would I spend my hard-earned money on a game that I know sucks? Right? Anyway, let me put this paper back because it's important. This is literally everything I owe every month, and I got to go put this over here so I don't lose it.
Like, my dad does stuff on paper, Phil. Like, why are you doing stuff on paper and you're around my age, dude? I'm sure you have a smartphone. You know he's scratching his balls right now. That's why he had to get a... Oh, man, my balls really itch.
So, folks.
Someone wrote stay hard, man.
The reason that I'm bringing this up is because when I see people coming on the streams and literally like slandering and
Sound like he's having... Dude, he's been doing this for years, man. He's been doing this since he was with... Way before he was with Pan. This is just what he does. You know, again, this is the same man who thought that it was important enough to give an update on social media about his unacceptable chicken sandwich from a fast food restaurant situation. No, I will never let that go. Ever. I will, if I win an Academy Award one day, I would want to thank Phil's chicken fucking sandwich for inspiring me. I have dreams about this man's chicken sandwich, not because I'm concerned, but because he thought he lacked the self-awareness and thought it was important enough to his viewership base to update them on a sandwich that actually looked quite edible. Yes, it fascinates me that fucking much. DSP is the televangelists are incredible, man. Fucking driving Ferraris, personal jets, and then oh man. And yet there's people with PhDs that are sometimes homeless in the streets. Life is weird.
Faming me and saying, "Oh, Phil just doesn't want to." I don't know. He's missing opportunities because he should be playing the new games. I want to. I can't. Okay, I want to and I can't. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to pay my bills next week. I don't know. It may be I have to not pay certain bills and then face late fees and issues and have to pay them after the fact. I don't know. And the fact that I've now had 2 consistently slow support days, streams where I've made like $20, $30 a stream. You know, that's, what am I supposed to do? I can't drop money on new games. Now, I talked about this on the
You know that the 370 people right there right now, out of those 370, 369 of them are trolls, and 4 of them somehow got this stream recommended to them, and they're like, what the fuck is this? I'm gonna go watch someone who's not complaining. Oh god.
Stream yesterday, okay?
Yeah, and probably like 100 of them are bots.
And I'll say it again. If someone is interested in helping me behind the scenes, maybe you want to donate some credits to PlayStation Network, or some credits to Xbox Live, or some credits to...
Oh, he's really asking people to buy him games. He's really just straight up. This is why streamers get a bad rap. This is why people say that I e-beg, even though I've literally never have asked for money. I maybe have had a goals for, like, I said I was going to do the chicken stream and shit, but, like, I've never done shit like this. But this is what people think of.
The Nintendo, I mean,
Phil.
you wanted to play Metroid Dread, right? And, of course, the Pokemon game that's coming up later this month. Nintendo Online Store credits, all right? That would help me tremendously right now.
Phil.
Really. That would help me tremendously because it would give me flexibility to do whatever.
Phil.
In fact, I'll tell you this right now.
This dude is begging again. Snow Carl's telling him, man, no investment, no profit. It's not even, that's true. That's true.
Now, okay? Enough of this. I'm not entertaining dumb questions anymore. I'm just not. When I get dumb questions, why don't you get a second job? Fuck off. No.
Why? How is that a dumb question? That's not a dumb question at all. That's not. That, as much as I said, it will probably be not probably, but there is a decent chance it would be a problem for you if someone recognized you, because you know the trolls would find you. But maybe that's a good point, man. You're going to have to take the risk, because I can't see this thing sustainable. I can't. This guy makes $100K a year. He can't pay his bill. But you can, unfortunately. He probably does. But yeah, he's underwater because of all the debt that he has. You think maybe he's better off than he says? He's just stuck in a grift at this point? No. I don't. I really think that he fucked everything up and he's literally living day by day by what the tips that he gets.
No, really, fuck off. You're out of here. Phil, I don't understand, Phil. You work 6 days a week full time. You just streamed 7 straight days full time. Why don't you get a second job? Fuck off. You're gone. Don't come back.
But Phil, if it's the math isn't adding up, you have two options, like I said again. Either, granted, I understand what's out, like the problem that you may have with that, but yeah, look for something part-time, or stream more. Stream until you hit the goals that you want to hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, dude. This is the reality that you're in. This is not their responsibility, man. I don't get it. How do you not understand? I know, look, people have said, Rich, like, consciously, I'm intelligent enough to understand, Rich, he's never going to get it. This is his thing. He will not get it. You could point a mirror at him and he's going to be like, no, this is fine. I'm going to keep punching myself in the face. But it is just fascinating.
I swear to God, people are...
Like... I'm telling you, the world could be ending around him. There could be a zombie apocalypse that comes, and he will be on the phone like, "Oh, I need to call about my chicken sandwich. Oh, look, there's a zombie over there. Fuck that, my chicken sandwich. I need a refund." Like, oh fuck, man. All right, Phil, you chase that chicken. You chase that chicken rainbow. The world is ending around you, but you need your $5 back. Yeah, he sounds like Ben Shapiro.
So fucking stupid. Anyway,
yeah, dare they say he get a second source of income, those fucking bastards.
So all this being said, yes, that would help tremendously. If I can tell you this right now, if I were to receive some gifted credits for, say, Xbox Live, or I guess PlayStation Network, I guess it doesn't really matter, although personally, I've preferred playing games recently on Xbox Live. I have. I like playing on my Xbox Series X. I like this controller. I like that I get surround sound. So
he's telling you his preference. So if someone did gift him, he would prefer it go to one place. While he's sitting here telling you how much he's in dire straits. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit! Guys, I can't pay my bills. I don't even know if I can keep my lights on tomorrow. By the way, if you are going to donate games to me so I could stream, could you actually send them to my preferred platform, which is the Xbox? Thank you. Thank you. By the way, I can't even buy dinner tonight. Oh, God.
That I would prefer if you were going to pick, oh, gee, I'd like to get Phil credits of PSN versus Xbox Live. I would definitely prefer Xbox Live, but I'm not going to be a picky chooser here.
that if you were a picky chooser, when that guy donated through a super chat the $150, it's still $150 no matter when you get it. I guess, okay, YouTube takes a cut, but still, they're supporting the show. And you know, because it's a super chat, that there's like a 98% chance that you're going to get that money, if not higher. So you are picky because you wouldn't do what they want him to do for that. Come on, Phil. Send me credits so it's not taxed. I didn't think of that. If only DSP was a character like Joji playing Filthy Frank, it would have been a smart choice of income, not this pathetic train wreck. His life is a power. Yeah, and he doesn't realize it. You explain it to him, and it's just like, what? This is not normal? Sitting on every stream begging my audience to give me money? And then trying to force them to feel indebted to me is not the way you're supposed to entertain people? What? No. If DSP gets a job, would you promise to live stream with a real chicken? I don't know if I can. If I can, no, sure. I'm serious.
I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. If people want to gift me some stuff so I can easily buy games over the next month and take some pressure off, that would help tremendously. Yes, absolutely. And like I said, definitely with Nintendo Online for Metroid Dread and for Pokemon coming up, that's what I would definitely need for that. So I would say either PlayStation Network or Xbox Live credits or Nintendo Online credits. That would help me tremendously in November. Because then I would, okay, I already got Forza on Game Pass, so I don't have to worry about that.
This is insane.
If I could cover the rest of the stuff for the rest of the month, I'm like, okay, now all my money that comes in, I can focus on the essentials, the bills I need to pay and everything, and not worry about, now I can't even afford games for the streams and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that makes sense, okay? I hope that makes sense. But it's incredibly stressful and frustrating to me when I'm literally trying to just scrape by to make ends meet.
How awkward of a stream would that be? If it's not against TOS, I'll try. If he gets a real job, I'll try to get a chicken. How funny and awkward would that be, though, if I had like a chicken in a cage behind me just going
right now because of all the shit that's going on in my life. And I got people on the internet completely lying and slandering me, saying that, oh, Phil's lying and doesn't know what he's talking about and he's making shit up. And then on top of that, I got people coming to my stream saying, oh, well, I'm not entertained by Visage. It's just another horror game. He should be playing Metro.
Because all you do is complain. And then when you're not complaining, you're treating your audience like you're a teacher at a junior high school. Like you're not fun. You are a drag.
Metroid Dread. Yeah, I don't have the fucking money for Metroid Dread. You know? I wish. I fucking wish.
And yeah, obviously having a new, fresh, luscious game does bring in some more viewership, but dude, someone wrote, oh my God, get a real job. Oh man, Phil, you are a treasure, dude. You're a treasure. You are a gift that keeps on giving. I gotta thank you. This was an exceptional stream tonight because people knew there was going to be some great comedy. Thank you to Phil. You give me great content to stream, Phil. Regular chat, super chat. I appreciate all you guys. And tomorrow is going to be a fucking epic day. Oh yeah, Phil Fish, another interesting human being. This will be the final super chat I answer. Thank you for being a horse tuber for almost half a year. You are fucking incredible. I finally have a job interview on Tuesday and have a blood test Tuesday, so hopefully I'm getting my life back on track. Good for you, man. So I am going to go scratch my ass and then fall asleep because tomorrow is going to be a long day. Thank you for coming through. And DSP, thank you for the comedy gold that you don't realize that you make almost every day. Have a good one.